it was pouring rain here. Everybody was talking about the rivers were rising, and Marysville might be in danger. No Oroville Dam at that time, and they said the water was coming down the Feather River Canyon clear up to where the highway was on highway. What is that, 70?
My dad and I thought we'd better go see how the river was doing. And we went down to the end of Wilson Road toward the Feather River and went up on the levee, and we said, gee, we got 6 to 8 feet of freeboard here. Doesn't look bad. Except I'd never heard the Feather River roar like that was roaring. And out in the middle of the river, the waves like this were probably 6 to 8 feet. The water was going so fast, it was just this churning motion. But we thought it looked pretty good. So we went home, and I went to bed. We all went to bed.
It's just really kind of surreal because I remember it just raining and raining and raining. And people were just going about doing their things, and we lived out on a ranch out on Grove Road, which is off of Bogue Road. So to me, that's way, way out in the country as a little child.
There's no talk of evacuating Yuba City. Everybody thought it was going to go in Marysville. I had been working part-time at a hotel in Marysville as an elevator boy. My boss called me and asked me to come over. He said, we're going to move one of the hospitals up to the 4th floor. We had it moved up by 10 o'clock at night. So we went up on the roof. First time I'd been on the roof of it, and Marysville had been evacuated. And I mean, it really looked creepy. You'd see a MP walking way up there on the street, and made me think of those Japanese movies where a big monster comes up over the city,
3855 Lincoln Road, the corner of Lincoln and Township. Mom and Dad's house was on the corner, and we were in the next piece of property, Walnut Orchard next door. We were sitting up that night listening to the reports, and Mom finally chased us to bed and said, go to bed and I'll wake you up if something.
The car dealers in Marysville moved all their cars, their new cars, over to the fairgrounds in Yuba City, which ended up totally underwater. And so they were doing a lot of things, evacuating Marysville and everything else, and then Yuba City ends up flooding.
This Marysville scene was being broadcast because it was rising and there was danger, and that's basically an island, and the water was rising and the levees were weak, and no one expected the Sutter County side. That was pretty obvious by our preparedness. There was no evacuation.